Before you park their car at an airport and leave it for months so it racks up thousands of dollars in fees, let me show you how to get the best revenge on a narcissist. First, you need to understand what you're actually trying to get. Revenge is when you deliberately cause another person pain or loss because you believe that person caused you pain or loss first. Second, you need to understand what revenge looks like in this context. Because narcissists aren't your average people. They don't experience pain and loss the same way the rest of us do. Emotionally and psychologically, for you, pain is about how something made you feel. For a narcissist, pain is about how something made them look. For you, loss is about the person or thing you lost. For a narcissist, loss is about losing what that person or thing gave them. So you can't get revenge by yelling at them, slashing their tires, or even going no contact. Because that stuff is more of an inconvenience than actual pain or loss. And on top of that, it's massively disrespectful to you. They weren't just an inconvenience in your life. They were a terrorist, armed with psychological weapons most people can't even begin to imagine. So no, things like cutting contact or yelling at them aren't going to cut it. You need to separate who you are from who they want you to be. Now, I know you've probably heard things like this 1,000 times before, but let me explain why this is the most devastating revenge you can possibly get. A narcissist's entire existence depends on other people's validation. Think of it like this. The narcissist is the evil queen from Snow White. The magic mirror hanging in her castle is who they want you to be. And Snow White is who you truly are. The queen's existence depends on the mirror telling her she's the fairest in the land. And when you live as the person she wants you to be, that's exactly what you do. But the moment you start moving toward who you are, you tell the queen that Snow White is now the fairest of them all. And that's something she can't accept. So she starts spiraling, desperately trying to climb back onto the pedestal she built for herself, until eventually the illusion starts to fall apart, and she self-destructs. The point I'm trying to make is that separating who you are from who they want you to be is the ultimate revenge, because it shatters the illusion they need to survive. When you stop being their mirror and start living as Snow White, you're no longer a source of validation, admiration, reassurance, power, or control. You become a living reminder that they are not the fairest in the land. And for a narcissist, that's the worst punishment you could ever give them. If you'd like help separating who you are from who they want you to be, my team and I host free sessions all week. There's a link in the description you can use to learn more, along with an exercise that will help you start building an identity that truly belongs to you. Thank you for watching the Unfilteredd Narcissistic Abuse Podcast. My name is Juliana, your guide to overcoming the effects of narcissistic abuse, and I can't wait to connect with you in a future episode.